Hey, what's going on today, folks? Johnny P here again. So I just wanted to make a video about kind of like a beginner's guide to carnivore or OMAD. On this video, we're just going to be talking about like how to get started in the carnivore diet. So essentially, what I did when I first started out was I was extremely strict. And what I mean by that is I was just doing strictly steak and eggs. I mean, I didn't have any of those egg life wraps. I didn't do anything, no cheese, none of that, just steak and eggs. And though I think that's kind of what helped me essentially stay the course for as long as I did without adding any chicken or anything like that because I needed simple. And I think that's probably the best bet for a lot of people is just keep it super simple. You can't go wrong with steak and eggs. That is legitimately carnivore, about, as basic carnivore as you can get. So what I did is I would go to the store. I didn't want to keep going to and from the store every day buying fresh, which some people do. Some people don't like frozen meat. I'm not one of them. I enjoy frozen meat just as much as I do fresh meat. So what I did is I actually got a deep freeze, and with that I froze maybe like 10 pounds at a time, maybe 15, just depending on sales and stuff or what I could find. So that's essentially what I started with. Let's just go with 10 pounds. I would break it up, into around, pound to pound and a half pieces of steak. And then I would get, a ton of eggs from Costco, Walmart, wherever, had the cheapest eggs. So that's what I would do. So I'd freeze it. And then every morning I would kind of go let it thaw out in the refrigerator, and then at night I would have it. And that was me doing carnivore and OMAD. There at the beginning, which in the previous videos I told you guys I started off with 8 and 16. So I would have beef jerky in the afternoon, and then I would do the steak and eggs at dinner time, which I mean that really did work for me. So I would suggest that to anyone who's starting out, because the simpler it is, the easier it's going to be for you to stick to. And I feel like that's one of the biggest things. How people fail is they try to overcomplicate. It's like, well, if you give yourself so many choices, or too many choices rather, I mean, you're just setting yourself up for failure. So I think if you just keep it as simple as possible for the first few months, get yourself, fat adapted, get yourself mentally ready to do that, then you can start adding chicken, fish, all that stuff. But in the very beginning, just kind of take all the thought process out of it. Have yourself set up. It's not, people don't like to meal prep. Some people don't like to meal prep. I've never minded it. But especially with this, I wouldn't consider it meal prepping, but I mean, you're getting your steaks out, the day before, or the morning of. Just kind of one of those things. It simplifies a lot of different things for you. And yeah, so that's kind of how I started out. And, I've been successful. I'm down, 160 pounds now. And yeah, and I don't feel like I'm going to be slowing up anytime soon. But I hope you guys have a wonderful day. If you guys have any questions, comments, or concerns, leave them down in the comment section. Thanks, guys. Have a great rest of your day.